Temple dropped their first game of the season versus the North Texas Mean Green last week in Week 1. It was a defensive battle as we've come to expect from this Temple team, as North Texas won by 1 point in a 17-16 game. Nothing looked to change on the offensive side of the ball. Evan Simon threw 0 touchdowns, threw 1 interception, and only threw for 189 yards with a 56% completion percentage. They're going to have to get him some easier looks to get his confidence up. Joquez Smith continued to be the focal point of the offense and did well, but it was not enough to get the victory. Temple will look ahead till next week as they drop their first conference game. Can they get back on track in Week 2? Let's find out. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Temple Owls Dynasty here on College Football 25. We're here in Week 2, got a game at home versus Bowling Green today, but first we're going to get into some recruiting. And we're in Week 2 here with a pretty fresh board, but we do have 4 guys that are already in their top 5. These are going to be our guys that we focus on to make sure we can get some good recruits early. Starting off with wide receiver Oliver Watkins. We are the only team to have offered him, and I think he's a good prospect. With 91 speed, 92 agility, 90 acceleration, he's got the speed to be a good receiver on the outside. His route running and release is average, but I think if those bump up over time, he'll be a really good, solid addition to our receiving core. Right now we have 35 points into Oliver Watkins. We could add 40 and schedule a visit. However, that won't be till Week 9. We only have 80 hours to work with, so I think what I'm going to do instead is just take off everything and add 50, send the house. It's important that we get a good wide receiver in this class, and I think getting Watkins will be a good start to that. Conrad Hyde is next on our list. We are also the only team to offer him a scholarship, so another guy there where we're having a good lead. I think what I'm going to do is just add 10 for now. I feel confident we'll make it to the top 3, but I don't want to take the foot off the gas. We've done that in the past, and it's bit us. Patrick Kinatukara, a quarterback gem, 3-star. He's a guy we really want to add to our recruiting class if possible. And there are 3 offers out there, including us. And we've lost too many prospects already to Rutgers, so I want to be aggressive here. I think what we'll do is go ahead and do the 50 as well. We'll send the house to Kinatukara. It's going to be hard to say if we do get him. And the last guy here is Ben Mangin. We did offer him, but we have no hours in him. Army is in the lead with Coastal Carolina close behind. I think if we just add 25 hours here, actually, why don't we do the 35? That's all we have left. But I think that'll put us in a good position for these guys. And that's pretty much going to be it for recruiting, but let's take a peek at everyone else. So I'm kind of just going through the list here, seeing if there's anyone who we are in risk of losing that we really want. And I don't see anyone in 8th. Dombrowski is one that we could lose, but we have a lot of linebackers on the board. Jamie Pounds is another one. Let's take a look at strong safety. So strong safety is a position group I do want to start focusing on a bit more. We really need to get some guys in. Monte Griggs, we are in first by a long shot, but other than that, we probably should be scouting Kilpatrick, Carmen, and even Pounds. I think for this week, I feel okay. Like, we're for sure going to make it to the top 5 unless something drastic happens with Kilpatrick and Carmen. I almost feel like I should just put like 5 hours into these guys. One interesting note I just saw is that Russ McClellan, the 4-star wide receiver, is now number 3 for us. And we are one of 3 teams, Georgia Tech and LSU, to give him an offer. We jumped up a lot this last week. We've put 50 hours into him, so it makes sense. But we'll see. Like, we're battling some tough teams here, but we are ahead of Ohio State, Clemson, UCF, some really good schools. So we'll see if we can stay in this battle, but if not, we'll get those 50 points back at least. I think I'm just going to keep everything as is for now, though, and we'll move on. Actually, one thing I did want to add quick is I removed a couple linebackers. We had like 11 linebackers, which just felt like too much. So I took a few off, added Cade Lincoln, a right tackle. I added James Mwamba, who's a 6'6" vertical threat tight end. That would be great to add, although we are pretty strong in tight ends right now. And I added Sam Yoon, a receiving back. All 3-star recruits, guys that are interested in us, and we might put a few hours into. We'll see. So that's going to do it for recruiting. Let's look at this Bowling Green team, and they are led by a strong offense. Harold Fannin Jr., the 91 overall senior tight end, and Terrian Stewart, 86, but with the boost, he's an 88 overall running back. That's going to be tough on offense. I feel like we've been slashed by tight ends in the past, and the running game we know we can struggle with. They're going to be the stars. They're going to be the guys on offense we need to somehow neutralize. But they were good last year, and they led Bowling Green to an 11-win, I believe, season. Yeah, Terry and Stewart last year had almost 1,000 yards rushing and had 15 rushing touchdowns. So he's someone we're going to be looking out for. On defense, you know, they have some star power at the top, and the rest of their team is fairly average. Like, they match up with us pretty well, I would say. So I think the main key here is going to be neutralizing these guys. But that's enough talking. Let's get into this one. We're going to be at home at Lincoln Financial Field as two 0-1 teams will battle it out. So here we go. We are underway at the Link. Bowling Green will kick this one off, and George Tam is back to return. The true freshman grabs it at the 6, and he moves inside to the 21. That's where they'll start. So now here comes Evan Simon and this Owls offense. They've been struggling for over a year at this point, and Temple wants to stick to a quarterback, so they're going to give Evan Simon his shots, but none of this back and forth stuff this year, as they'll start with a Joquez Smith run for just a yard. One of the things Temple wants to do as well is just get the ball out of Evan Simon's hands, get it into his playmaker's hands, as there's been issues in the past as he's hit hard. There's been issues with him hanging onto the ball and trying to make plays. It's really not his skill set. And that was Newer Gatkuth in on the pressure. He's actually a transfer from Colorado State. I only know that because I have a dynasty with them. That'll be 3rd and 9. Over the middle, that's Clark. He's got the first down. Peter Clark this time. That'll move the chains. Nice job there by Simon to get the new set of downs. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 33. Running, but crushed to the ground. And that is trouble. 2nd and 13 now. So running room has been limited at times, especially early in the game. We'll see if the line can step up here. It's now 2nd and 13. And can't connect with Smith on the screen. Now it's 3rd and long. That screen play has just not worked well in the past. It's a play that they've just struggled to connect. Now it's 3rd and long. Throwing. John Adams caught up to the 43. He ran a good route, and Evan Simon found the gap in the zone. Really nice play there. That was John Adams. He's a focal point of this offense. As now on 1st and 10, they'll swing it. This is Demarius Cruz. He gets the first down up to the 30. Nice job by Evan Simon to keep moving the chains, connecting these small passes, and even some longer ones. He's got a good start to this game. As Smith finds some running room, finally cuts inside, up to the 8. Nice run there, finally getting running room. He brings it inside the red zone. Coming back out with 3 receivers to the left. 1st and goal from the 8. Throwing. Caught, but he's just going to get 2 yards. That's Reese Clark this time. Now 2nd and goal. Trouble, and he throws it away, barely gets it away. That'll bring up 3rd down. Couldn't find anyone open, and now it's 3rd down. Back to pass, finds Cruz, touchdown, Temple. Nice play. The route took a little bit of time to develop, but he was looking Cruz way the whole time. Gets him in the end zone for 6. So an 11-play, 77-yard drive that took just over 4 minutes. And that is what you want to see from your starting quarterback and your offense. So good start for Temple. Let's see what this Temple defense can do and see what this Bowling Green offense can do as well, as they'll run to the outside on 1st and 10. So nothing doing on 1st down. They're running hurry up offense here. They'll run up the middle on 2nd. He's not getting too far, as he'll get 3 yards. Chance for a big stop here on the first drive on offense for Bowling Green, as Trey Thomas gets in for the sack, his first of the game, and that will be a 3-and-out for Bowling Green. Excellent start to the game here for Temple as they take over with pretty good field position. 1st down, throws it. That's Baines. He's got it on the slant, and he tries to get back outside, but that's a big gain on 1st and 10. 22 yards for Zay Baines, and Evan Simon and these Owls are looking great early. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it to Smith, trying to get a hole. Stuck behind his lineman, and that'll just be a yard. So we're really looking for one of these receivers to step up. You know, we have 3 guys in Irvin, Adams, and Baines that are solid, but we need to see who can step up, as they'll play fake. Adams breaks a tackle and gets 7 yards up to the 27. All right, so 3rd and 2 here. Evan Simon finds Baines again. First down. Up to the 14 now. Great drive here again. Evan Simon 8 for 11, 99 yards and a touchdown already in this first quarter. Now they're in the red zone. Smith breaking outside. He's got a lane to the end zone, but knocked out at the 1. So first down after first down. Demarius Cruz now checks in. They're at the 1 yard line from the gun. Cruz cuts back in. He's in the end zone for his second score of the game. His second score of the first quarter, and Temple looking strong early. Pretty much a picture-perfect game so far. We'll see if Temple can hold on. As they're going to run the option. Cuts to the outside, but can't find the edge and just gets 4. And they're going to continue that hurry up. It's 2nd and 6, running the option again. Can't find the edge again and lose. Well, they won't lose a yard, but no gain. Now it's 3rd and 6 as the quarter will expire here. And boy, that is a sight for sore eyes. Wow. Temple didn't allow a yard of offense, and they've done a great job on offense themselves. Here we go, 3rd and 6 as the second quarter will start. Back to pass. Throwing it, but nobody there, can't connect, and they will be punting again. Here comes Simon and the Owls again with a 14-point lead. He's gonna roll outside, ends up throwing it, and connects to Reese Clark for the first down. This has just been great football so far by Evan Simon and these Owls. Connecting, finding the hole. Here is Joquez Smith for 3 yards, but he's been really finding the open man, not forcing anything early, and it's been good. So now it's 2nd and 7. Comes John Adams across. They will flip it to him. Finds a block, and he gets the first down up to the 49. So Evan Simon now 10 for 13 as they move across midfield. Oh, this time hits off of the defender. He had an open man, but Devontae Miles can deflect it. They're really looking over the middle, some crossing routes, just quick passes, trying to get Evan Simon some connections, some easy ones. And now throwing again on 2nd down, finds Reese Clark this time. He ran to the outside, ran a good route. 1st and 10 again. This has just looked easy so far for the Owls, and Evan Simon showing why he deserves to start as they'll run the draw on 1st down. Joquez Smith falls forward, almost gets 10. 2nd and inches, they're going to pack the box tight as it's a fake. And throwing, caught by Clark. The Clarks are just being fed the football today. And that's another first down inside the red zone. So now at the 11, 1st and 10. Running. Smith cuts outside, cuts back in, gets 4 yards. Smith is 8 for 50 on the ground today. Pretty solid. Throwing, but it's picked off. The first big mistake of the game. And Evan Simon, he tried to force it into Reese Clark. That middle linebacker was there the whole time. Unfortunately, they will turn it over in the red zone. That's exactly what you don't need. Don't need to force it there, and now you give Bowling Green a chance as they'll take over, trucking one on 1st down, 4 yards. Bowling Green has struggled to get anything going, and now they've got to go 95 yards, but we'll see what they can do as they'll run the screen. And Eric Stewart gets in there, no gain. So now 3rd and 6, and when you run the hurry up, it's great, but if you can't get a first down, you're just not going to have the ball very much at all. Your time of possession is going to be very low. As throwing to the outside, it is caught. 1st down. The corner, I don't know if that was cornerback or safety, just couldn't turn his head. They'll finally move the chains. So now running on 1st down, but can't find space. Antoine Santiago with the TFL there. This Temple defense is showing that they're still a strong defense, one of the best in the country. They've shut out Bowling Green so far. 2nd and 11. He's got time now to throw. Floats it over the middle. Connects and gets the first down. So now they're driving, chaining together a couple first downs as they'll run outside, but just can't find running room. Another loss of 1. And now on 2nd and 11, they'll run the quick pass to the outside. Morton's in on the stop. It's 3rd and 8. We don't have the best package out here right now, unfortunately. So got a lot of linebackers out there, but it's 3rd and 8. Passing, Trey Thomas with the pressure. He's in again. and down he goes. Trey Thomas coming back as a senior and making quarterbacks fear him when they see him, and now they will punt it away. Another pretty good punt. Fair caught at the 22. Here comes Evan Simon. You got to say strong. He was having a good game up until that interception. Here comes Adams. Take it to him here. And hit hard. The ball pops up, almost picked off. Yikes. Temple's got 13 first downs. Bowling Green 2. So we'll see what they do here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, finds John Adams. First down, gets out of bounds to the 34. And that will get us to the 2-minute warning. I'm not sure why when you go out of bounds it doesn't stop the clock. I don't know if that's a college rule, I just don't know. But regardless, it is the 2-minute warning, and here comes Evan Simon and the Owls. Stepping up, can't find anyone. He's got space to run, and he will smartly slide down after 8 yards. Can't take the hit there and potentially fumble. He'll just take the 8 yards. And floating over the middle, a great pass. That's Baines trying to juke up field, but gets up to the 41. Nice read there by Evan Simon. He's got the pick, but he's got 178 yards, almost as many as last week. He's been looking good early. Going deep this time, and he finds Clark. Another first down. Over 200 yards is Evan Simon. He has just found the open man time after time, back in the red zone. Screen pass. This time it works, and Joquez Smith finds a hole, gets another first down. So getting the ball into Joquez Smith's hands is always something we're looking to do, as now we're going to try to score with not much time on the clock. Smith cutting in. Just gets 2 yards though, and now the clock will tick under 1 minute. So it's 2nd and goal from the 4 here. Out of the pistol. Hand it off. Cruz. Can't find the end zone. It's now 3rd and goal. Clock is still ticking. There's 24 seconds on the clock. And back to pass. Simon throwing crossbody. It's caught for the touchdown. Joquez Smith. He's in there finally. And that's the 3rd score of the half for the Owls. So another beautiful drive. 9 plays, 78 yards, and Evan Simon, he did make the one mistake, but you know what? You got to allow him to make some mistakes. He's been excellent this game. As Bowling Green, just 14 seconds now. We'll see if they kneel down or try to make something happen. So they're not kneeling, but we'll see if they just hand it off. They do up the middle, and he's got running room. Uh-oh, this could be a problem. They knock him out of bounds, but a huge gain. So now Bowling Green, with 9 seconds left, they have a chance here. They can go to the end zone, maybe try to get a field goal. As they're going deep, going for it all. It's caught! Unbelievable! He was in double coverage, and they, in 14 seconds, have a shot at a field goal. I mean, he's in double coverage all the way. He is beat. He beats the corner, but the safety just can't get up there. And that is Lewis Fry, the new strong safety. Can't make the breakup. Good tackle, at least, to save the touchdown. And now they're going to try and put their first points on the board and then get the ball back at half. Kick is up and straight through, so it'll be 21-3 at half. And just taking a peek at halftime stats, this is looking better than most full games for Evan Simon. 215 yards, 73% completion, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So now here we go to start the second half. 21-3 Temple. This is exactly what you wanted to see coming off the loss in the first game of the season, as he will return from the end zone up to the 18. Temple's had the ball 13 minutes, Bowling Green 4.5. They want to keep it that way here in the second half. On 1st and 10. Throwing outside, it's picked off! That's Sweeting! The first play of the second half, and that's Temple's defense. Daryl Sweeting, the sophomore. Wow. Sweeting is the number 3 corner. He jumped up the depth chart, and they're glad to have him here as Joquez Smith takes over and rumbles ahead. Almost 10 yards there. Now, what a great start to the half. Your Temple, and Joquez Smith walks in. Touchdown, his second of the game. Temple's 4th. And boy, that is how you want to start the half. So kicking away here, and Temple. Wow, we might see backups this game. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but what a start to the half. What a game so far. We haven't seen the big star tight end yet. I don't think he has a catch. They'll run on first, and then no, they'll fake it. He gets the pass off. I don't know how he got that there. Nice job there by Lucian Anderson. Anderson's been all right today. He's 6 for 8. He had the big throw at the end of the half, but he just hasn't had a ton of attempts. As pressure's there again, but he connects. There's the big tight end. Nice play. And that was actually his second catch of the day, so he has got a little bit of work, as they'll get a new set of downs here. Passing again, and caught again. No, it's dropped. Nice job to break it up there. He's really looking to throw the ball. They're being aggressive here, and you kind of have to be, as they will hand it off, and he gets 5 yards. Terry and Stewart just 7 carries for 12 yards today. Not great. And they'll give it back to him, but he's going absolutely nowhere. Jalen Lewis makes the stop. Huge loss, and they'll be forced to punt. So they're forced to punt again, and Temple will take over from the 25, controlling this game. Joquez Smith, 3 yards that time. Now 2nd and 7. Smith again, 3 more yards. Now it's 3rd and 4. No 3 and outs yet for Temple. See what they do here. Slings it, plenty of room for Irvin. And he gets the first down. Bowling Green has just had no answers besides that one interception. They haven't been able to stop this Temple offense. Simon rolling, finds him. Reese Clark, a nice job rolling to the outside, makes the throw. Just beautiful for Evan Simon. Bowling Green is stacking the box quite often, asking Evan Simon to make these plays, and he's been doing it as they'll run the swing. This time it's Cruz. Just a couple yards. But 20 for 26, 240 yards for Evan Simon. This is his best game for sure that we've seen from him. As they'll run here on 2nd and 6 and just 3 yards for Joquez Smith. Smith comes back out on 3rd and 3. And Simon is crushed. The play just couldn't develop. They had a very nice blitz there. And up 28-3, they're not going to ask Nick Feeney to take the 58-yard field goal. They'll just punt it away. See if Atten can angle something towards the sideline. And that is looking very nice. What a nice punt out at the 6. Great job by Dante Atten to flip the field. So now you got to go 94 yards. Haven't scored a touchdown yet. And Bowling Green has just been outclassed here. They will run it, but can't get too far up to the 7. Terry and Stewart's now at 9 carries, 8 yards. Ouch. Passing now on 2nd. They're going to get it to him, but he's not going anywhere. No gain. This Temple defense has shown that they are just as good, if not better, than last year. As it's 3rd and 9, they will find a spot in the zone. And, oh no, he breaks free. He's got speed. Going to the outside. He might make it all the way. He won't. Tackled by Javier Morton, but that's a huge gain. Giant gain there on 3rd down. Now they'll take over on the 34 of Temple. Pump fake. Oh, it should have been picked off out of the hands of Jalen Lewis. Tried to sneak one in there. Did not work. Now 2nd and 10. Connects over the middle this time and gets the first down. That may end the quarter. We'll see. Garcia had the big catch. He's 3 for 123 today through the air. And they will let the clock expire. End of the 3rd quarter. They're driving, but it's almost out of reach here. 28-3 Temple. Temple's had the ball 17 minutes this game. Bowling Green not even 10. So it's just been a great performance on both sides of the football. As they fake it, and a nice route. He's got it going all the way, but brought down at the 1. And Bowling Green, Finn Hogan with the catch. They've got a chance here to get their first touchdown of the game in. And untouched in the end zone. Terry and Stewart, he may have more attempts than yards, but he's got to score. So they do complete the 94-yard drive pretty quickly, too, with that big play as they'll kick to George Tam. He returns up to the 23 where Temple will take over. Now, if you're Temple, you can't just run the ball and punt. You want to chain together some first downs. I mean, 18 points is a 3-score game, but the game's not over. There's a lot of time still. They'll run on 1st and 10, and John Adams breaks forward for 9 up to the 32. Nice job there on 1st down, John Adams. Now on 2nd, they'll run the play fake. And Simon is crushed, just couldn't get the ball out. It'll be 3rd. So 3rd and 1. And they are passing. He's going deep. Oh, it's broken up. He had Zay Baines. And just like what we didn't need, it is a 3 and out. So now you're letting Bowling Green back into the game a little bit here. They forced a quick 3 and out. It's an 18-point game, but they are capturing some momentum here. Swings it to the outside, and he's shoved out. A nice play there. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Swinging it outside, and tries to get the 1st down. He got 9 yards, though. So 3rd and 3. They're going to change the play. They'll keep it on the ground, but what a play! Stopping him there, that's KJ Miles. We persuaded him to stay back, not transfer, and we're glad we did on that play. Now 4th and 5, they're going to pass, and connects. What a throw and catch. Lucian Anderson slings it, finds his receiver, and they will get another set of downs. So it's 1st and 10 now, and they'll hand off. Finally gets together a nice run, and he's got 7 there. 2nd and 3. Can't find anyone there. A bit jumbled over the middle. Clock will stop, though. So 3rd and 3 now for Bowling Green. And they'll run it again. They'll get the 1st down up to the 21. Changing the play. It's 1st and 10. Now a man in motion. They're swinging it to the outside. He's got some space. Good blocking. And look at 5 yards. Thing is, you're taking a bit of time here. They're driving, but almost under 5 minutes. You got to score 2 more times. As can't find anyone and has to throw it out of the end zone. So one of the things we mentioned was you can't take your foot off the gas if you're Temple. And in the 4th quarter, they have a little bit as they'll run it and get up to the 13, but it's 4th and 2 now. Tarian Stewart, he's got more yards than attempts now. That's good, but he's just having a tough game. So 4th and 2, and they will run, and he shakes off Sullivan, gets up to the 7, 1st down. Clock is still ticking, though. And running it again on 1st down, trying to stay on his feet, gets 3 yards. They're continuing to feed Stewart, although it's not working too well. But now they're up to the 4. Back to him. Sheds off Trey Thomas, gets another 2 yards. Now they're up to the 2. Do you go back to him again here on 3rd down? And they don't. Throwing it to the end zone. What a throw and catch. Perfectly placed touchdown, Bowling Green. So now the onside kick. It's still a 2-score game with 3:33 left. As it's kicked. Wow, jumping up and grabbed. That's Devion Peel, true freshman. Nice hands. Every time they make a play, I'm going to call him true freshman just because it's fun. But they will take over as Smith breaking to the outside. Stays in bounds and gets 9. Honestly, the perfect outcome if you can go ahead and get the 1st down here is the clock doesn't stop for the 1st down. Now 2nd and 1. They cannot get the 1st down as Cruz can't get there. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll hand it to Cruz, and he gets the 1st down up to the 25. So Cruz, he hasn't been too much of a factor, although he has 2 touchdowns, just 4 carries for 9 yards. He's been a factor in scoring, just not in yardage. As Adams will come across, they'll flip it to him, keeping it on the ground, and he's got space. He's going to score. He is not going to score. Up to the 2. Joquez Smith tried to make the block, couldn't hold it. And this is one of the things that John Adams, or one of the reasons why he has the yardage he does. He gets those touch passes. They'll hand off to Smith, who can't get in up to the 1. Truthfully, that's good if they can finally punch it in. Like, you don't mind them burning some timeouts. Smith stopped at the 1 again. So now 3rd and goal from the 1. We'll see if they go right back to him. They will, and he jukes his way in. Joquez Smith is 3rd score of the game, and that'll put the game out of reach. So a nice job there by Temple to shut down the momentum swing and say, hey, we're winning this game. 35-17. So now Bowling Green. Still got some time, but really seems out of reach here as the throw is broken up. Almost picked off again there, Jalen Lewis. Now 2nd down. And connects. There's the tight end again. Can't get the 1st down though, 9 yards. So it's 3rd and 1. They'll get 2 shots at this. They will not need it. Oh no, they will need it. I spoke too soon. It's knocked away. Jamel Johnson there knocks it away. So 4th and 1. You've got the option to keep it on the ground, but really you need to score and score fast. They will put it on the ground, and we'll get the 1st down up to the 39. This secondary and this defensive line is just strong. It's solid. There's not one guy that stands out. It's just a solid group, and I'm really happy with what we've seen so far. At 2nd and 10, they'll swing it out, and they will not get the 1st down, so the clock is going to run. No timeouts left for Bowling Green, meaning the clock will tick, and they will continue to hurry up. Caught, hit hard, 1st down. And back to the line, the clock will run again. They'll spike it this time. Now, 2nd and 10. This one hit hard, but he hangs on. Nice play there. And look at 8 yards, but now clock is under 30 seconds. Nice route. Connects. 1st down. They're really starting to drive here, and Lucian Anderson has looked pretty good today, but it just hasn't been enough. So now pretty much just playing for fun. We'll see if they can score here with 20 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Throws it away. Couldn't find anyone. All right, 3rd and 10. 18 seconds left. Pressure's in. He's got to yeet it out of bounds again. And it's 4th and 10. So here we go. 4th and 10, 14 seconds. Bowling Green's got one more shot here. Maybe they get a 1st down, but probably going to the end zone as they've got good blocking. Throw. What a throw and catch. Slots it in up to the 3. So the clock stops. He got out of bounds, and now 7 seconds and a chance to score. Again, all this for fun, as he'll throw it out of the back of the end zone, really extending this game. 4 seconds now. And probably last play of the game. Throws it. End zone broken up. Jalen Lewis in again. We've called his name a lot. And Temple takes over and wins this one. 35-17. And a great game for Temple. They really didn't outpace them on offense, but they did most of the game. And one of the things I really like to see is they scored a touchdown in every single quarter. 5 touchdowns today for this Temple offense. Yeah, no defensive scores or special team scores either. Evan Simon, wow, what a game. 22 for 31, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had the one bad interception, honestly, but he can recover from that, and he showed he could. Running the ball, another Joquez Smith-esque game. He scored 3 touchdowns, 90 yards on the ground. Just 14 yards in the air for Smith. That's a little bit unusual for him. But John Adams, 6 for 88, and Reese Clark, 5 for 67. Even Zay Baines, 3 for 51. It kind of seems like Xavier Irvin is the 4th option in the air, but maybe even 5th after the running backs. But, Zay Baines, he's that bigger yardage target, 17 average, and John Adams is going to get those touch passes over the middle stuff. Reese Clark usually getting more safety options as well. Lewis Fry led with 12 tackles and quite a few TFLs. Trey Thomas, Miles Stewart, Lewis all with, well, Thomas 3, those guys with 2. Trey Thomas had a sack and a half, and KJ Miles got in on one as well. And then Daryl Sweeting, he had a nice game and got the pick. Great game overall, though, and Temple gets their first win of the season. So what a really nice game there for Temple. They played a complete game. Bowling Green had a chance to come back, but Temple shut that down, and their defense played well. They've allowed 17 points in back-to-back games, but their offense came alive today, and we love to see that. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Truly do appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribed and you're enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.